the Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Sooners about to kick it away and get this season started. Coming out with it, it's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Rebels offense has the ball first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. They don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page. 1st down.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise in the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the 1st time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And, I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims,
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Quick release on the RPO. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Sooners are on the move. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, whipping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. There he goes. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on you.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
All right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll field the punt. He gets a block. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Makes the grab, it's Sategna. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. They'll run the option. The pitch. Past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 57 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. The Sooners just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. The RPO fired complete to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's James. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Puts it out of the air. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's a passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. That return man thinking, guys, do not mess this up. I put it on the doorstep for you. It's first and goal. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now it's second and goal. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the returner goes down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to the back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
Like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's complete to the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up in the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grab behind the line. It's Kemp. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. And the Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Pullman throw off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Lost to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Sooners!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try the run. He's in open space downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And this one is perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Gets it out fast. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's
turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Here we go. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Runs through a tackle.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. The throw. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Finds his back in the middle. Powers through the defender. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be... Well, I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
13.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but and really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. There he goes to the left. Tag. Touchdown Sooners. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the run. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it behind the line. It's Wilkerson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Let's go! Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got some room to run. He's at the 40.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Pulls it and fires to the left. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it.
There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
He caught it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. Here we go, here we go. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense onto the field again. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hainsworth. Hard-hitting tackle.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has... Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Unloads to the wideout. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.